Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a very special figure, and it is
Mandarin Spawn.
Wow.
Blakc and White Accent edition.
Check him out. Alright, we want to say a great big thank you to
Mcfarlane Toys
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. So look at this packaging, looks awesome.
So this is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive for 2024, limited to 3,010 pieces.
Wow, that is something. Go ahead.
So it's the gold label. Obviously it's, you know, a lot.
Woo!
Like special packaging, so yeah, there's...
Whoa, look at that, how his armor looks like
a mouth.
face.
Yeah, face, yeah.
And he even has a face like at his belt area.
Yeah.
He's got like a as a belt. I was gonna say like as a belt buckle, but he has a face there as well. Ooh, and faces everywhere on that one.
So yeah, and then of course you have the I don't know if you can see it, the Mcfarlane Toys.
Yeah.
Symbol on top, and then if we
slide it, look at this, amazing! Wow, that's really cool. So he does come with the collector card, like the other Mcfarlane figures, and looks like a stand for it.
Yeah.
And then is this just I can't tell if this is a card as well. And then he has the weapon down there.
Yeah, I can't tell. I think it has like a stand for the card, and then the stand for the...
Oh, stand. That's his stand.
Figure.
Okay, gotcha. Awesome. And yeah, and then he's got the weapon down below there. The... What would you call that kind of...
Yeah, oops.
What would you call that kind of weapon? It's like
I'm not even sure. It looks like one of them might be sort of like
a sword machete.
But, yeah, I'm not sure what the other one is, but it's got like a cool like dragon design on it.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get him out of this packaging so we can give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Mandarin Spawn.
Out of the box. Out of that fancy box.
Yeah.
All right, now let's take a look at the collector card. So here's the same artwork you saw on the bottom of the back of the box. So looking cool. And then on the back of that, ta-da, it gives you the certificate of authenticity. So that's really cool. That is P8.
Yeah.
Maybe that means piece 8 of 3010.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Who knows? Very cool. Or maybe it's a prototype. Prototype 8.
It could be.
So it looks really cool. Really, really like this card with the black and white and just the red design. So
yeah, like
it does have his name.
Like the
metallic
red foil.
Yeah, that's what. Very cool. All right, and then this is the little stand that it comes in. So you just slide the card in there, and then you have that fancy stand. So these gold label ones do typically come with a fancier stand. So very cool for the collector card. Well, the collector card doesn't have a stand in the other ones.
Yeah.
But
I think mainly just the collector series ones have the...
Oh, okay.
Have the special stand for the card.
And then there's the stand for him, and it's got the peg on there, and the Spawn, the word, and then it's like a big base. It's almost like a stage.
Yeah, I mean, this is the...
Oh, yeah, that's
like
regular.
The normal that would come, like, with the Spawn figures, and they would have, like, whatever, like, this has the DC, but it would have whatever the brand is on there. But, yeah, this one has, like, the large... like deluxe stand.
And to be fair, his feet are pretty big.
Yeah.
And then he's got a wide stance. So that could be but I like it. It looks like a mini stage, like I said. Here's the weapon that he comes with. So there's, like you said, there's a dragon on there. It's got a few nicks on it. And it's got it on both sides. There's the handle. And I'll try to show if it'll focus in on this part of the handle. There you go. You can see the detailing all the way down.
Yeah,
all the little etchings.
If you can see, like where the blade is actually like a dragon's head as well. It's like
I see it.
Like the blade is coming out of the dragon's mouth.
Yeah, that's cool. And then he's also holding a weapon as well. I'm gonna let John pick him up. All right, so here's, would you call that the facial sculpt or the helmet sculpt?
Like, this is the facial sculpt,
Yeah.
or this is the facial sculpt, or like, where's the other faces?
Yeah,
This is the facial sculpt.
Yeah, there's many faces on his knees. I even thought there was one right here at the waist. Yeah, there's a bat.
Yeah, the little,
bat mouth. That's cool. And he's got some little spikes right here. That's neat. So I do like the foil metallic red up there. And look at that face. So you can see the teeth, and then you can see the extra teeth sticking out on the sides as well. He's got the horns, the spiky hair. It kind of reminds me of anime hair.
Yeah.
So, but it has like a flaming red thing through that back spike right there, and the two in the middle there. Lots of details. So basically, this is on the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a giant, bone spike. Let me see if we can. There we go. You can see it's silver there, and then it has another face right there, and then the shoulder armor right there, even down to that's actually part of his elbow. It looks like, or part of his arm that's coming out. So you got some silver around there as well. Here's the other weapon. You can see, very cool, and has a long handle too, so he can hang on to that. I love the chest piece with the eyes and makes like the fangs hanging down and everything.
Yeah,
that is really neat. I don't remember seeing anything like that before. And let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the armor. Well, wait, let's do this side first. There we go. We have a couple more. That looks like a face as well. Yeah, there's another face and another face. So many faces. And then on his back, another face. He's like, do you have eyes in the back of your head? No, but I have eyes in the back of my back.
That's right.
So another, what looks like a face there. And then the silver belt coming around, a little detailing right there. And more. Look at the different layers of, it's almost like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, yeah.
On his leg right there. And then he has all of these silver. Look at that face. Oh my goodness, on his knee. And then lots of detailing right here on the shin guard part of it.
Yeah, I can't even imagine all the work that went into like
so
sculpting
cool.
this.
Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at those feet. So it's got like a 3-claw foot. What animal, does it look crocodile-ish to you? Like lizard? It's kind of like, I don't know. It is a big chunky foot. That's why he needs that big stand.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at okay, so he's got the cloth that hangs down here, and it's got a full dragon.
Yeah,
all the way down.
Love how they do, like, that's like all the fabric part is like matte, and then you have like the shiny.
Yeah.
That really makes it stand out.
It does. It's almost like he's wrapped around that pole. And then we have more on this side. I don't think I want to say he's not identical to that one.
That's the cool thing is it's not. Yeah.
It's like no two faces are the same. And then more down here, and this one looks different as well as the other shin, the shin protection of armor. Very cool.
Yeah, this almost kind of looks like, not that they have toenails like claws like this, but like almost like maybe like an elephant foot.
Almost,
except for instead of like it being
thinking
flat.
Like the big Komodo dragon. I don't know. Anyways,
but
it does look awesome.
He definitely looks cool.
He has 2 hands that looks like they can grip weapons, so they're both like open just a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't have any swappable hands, but both of them are gripping, so he can hold both of the weapons that he has.
Wow, what a fella. Very, very cool. All right, now you can attempt to show off his articulation without getting poked.
He's going to have articulation at the neck, so of course he can look from side to side. It is a little restricted on the up and back because obviously the spikes in the back will keep him from looking up anymore, and then the chin will kind of keep him from looking down, but he is already kind of looking down. But he does have good range of motion side to side. The shoulder articulation will go 360 around, and then they will both go out as well. They have the elbow articulation, and then the dual wrist, so it will rotate and bend to give increased range of motion there. In the torso, he's going to have two parts. They're really well hidden in the front. If you look in the back, you can see more. So it's going to have one at the base, like at the waist, and then one mid-torso. So, but it will allow him, you know, to rear back, crunch forward, kind of, you know, twist to the side. So it really gives him a great range of motion with those 2 points. He has articulation at the hips, and they will go side to side as well as front to back. Now this will hinder it some because it is a stiff piece there, but he does still have good range of motion there. He has the double knees, and it almost kind of acts as like a haunch, where it can, you know, it can actually even kind of bend the opposite way, but it has good range of motion there. And then in the feet, he has articulation at the ankles, so it will swivel from side to side, so you can keep him flat-footed when you're posing him. But really cool version of Spawn, and glad to add him to our Mcfarlane Toys collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
the Mandarin Spawn.
We want to say another great big thank you to
Mcfarlane Toys
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.